Hello, and welcome to the Top 10 Crew. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that we've all experienced at one point or another in our lives: lying men. Now, before anyone gets offended, let me just say that this isn't a video about all men. This is specifically about the top 10 lies that men tell women, and these are based on personal experience and research. So sit back and get ready to hear some of the most common things that our partners or dates have lied to us about. Let's get started. Number 10. I'm not looking for anything serious. This is a typical lie men tell women. The man who tells you this lie is probably looking for something very serious indeed, a causal relationship or a one-night stand. But he doesn't want you to know that, because if you knew how little he thought of you, you would never give him what he wants. So instead, he tells you a lie, in the hopes that you'll believe it and give him what he wants. Don't be fooled by this lie. If a man tells you he's not looking for anything serious, odds are he's lying. And if he's lying to you about this, what else is he lying about? Beware of the man who tells you this lie. He's not to be trusted. Number 9. I'm just friends with her. The man is usually saying this to cover up the fact that he is interested in the other woman, or that he has feelings for her. By telling his partner that he is just friends with the other woman, he is hoping to avoid any jealousy or conflict. However, this lie often backfires, as it can be difficult to convince a partner that there is nothing more than friendship between two people who clearly have a close relationship. If a man is caught in this lie, it can damage his relationship and cause his partner to lose trust in him. Number 8. I didn't know you were mad. There are a lot of things that men lie about, but there are some lies that they seem to tell women more often than others. One of the most common lies is "I didn't know you were mad." This is often said after something has been done that clearly upset the woman, but the man claims he was unaware that she was angry. Another common lie is "it's not what you think." This is used when a man knows he has been caught doing something he shouldn't be doing, but instead of admitting it, he tries to lie and downplay the situation. Finally, another frequent lie is "I'm sorry. I won't do it again." This is said after the man has done something wrong, but he doesn't actually plan on changing his behavior. While these lies may seem harmless, they can actually do a lot of damage to a relationship. Honesty is always the best policy, even if it's not what you want to hear. Number 7. It's not what it looks like. In most cases, when a man says this phrase, it is usually because he has been caught doing something he isn't supposed to be doing. For example, a man might say this phrase to his wife after she catches him flirting with another woman. In this case, the man is hoping that his wife will believe that there was nothing going on and that she is just overreacting. However, in most cases, when a man says this phrase, he is actually lying and trying to cover up his wrongdoing. As such, it is important to be aware of this phrase and what it really means when a man says it. Number 6. She means nothing to me. It's a lie that men have been telling women since the beginning of time. Women want to believe it because it would mean that they are the only ones who matter to their man. But the truth is, every woman matters to her man, whether he is saying it to save face or trying to avoid an argument. The bottom line is that a man who says this is not being honest with himself or with his woman. When a man tells his woman that she means nothing to him, he is essentially telling her that she is not worth his time and effort. That is not true. Every woman matters to her man, even if he is not ready to admit it. Number 5. I was just kidding. This is a statement that is often used by men to cover up their true feelings or intentions. They may say it after making a hurtful comment to their partner, in an attempt to make light of the situation and downplay the seriousness of their words. Or they may use it as a way to dismiss their own behavior, if they've been caught doing something they know they shouldn't have been doing. In either case, the man is clearly not being truthful. And while it's possible that he may genuinely believe what he's saying, it's more likely that he's simply trying to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. Either way, this type of lie is hurtful and unfair to the woman on the receiving end. Number 4. I'll call you later. It's a phrase we've all heard before, and it's usually uttered by someone who has no intention of actually calling. This common lie is often used to end an awkward or unpleasant conversation. The liar hopes that by saying they'll call, the person will go away and they won't have to face the consequences of their actions. Unfortunately, this typically doesn't work out as planned, and the person ends up feeling even more upset and hurt when they don't receive a phone call. If you're on the receiving end of this lie, it's important to remember that you're not obligated to wait around for someone who clearly isn't interested in talking to you. Move on and find someone who will actually keep their word. Number 3. You're overreacting. We have all been in a situation where we express our feelings about something and are told that we are overreacting. This can be extremely frustrating and invalidating. When we are told that we are overreacting, it can make us feel like our feelings are not valid and that we should just brush them off. This is not the case. Our feelings are valid and should be taken seriously. If you find yourself in a situation where someone tells you that you are overreacting, don't hesitate to stand up for yourself and assert that your feelings are valid. Number 2. I don't know what you're talking about. By pretending they don't know what the woman is talking about, the man can avoid admitting he was wrong or that he did something he knows the woman disapproves of. This lie is often used in an attempt to deflect blame or responsibility, and it can be particularly frustrating for women who are trying to communicate with their partner. In some cases, the man may genuinely not know what the woman is talking about, but more often than not, this lie is simply a way to avoid a difficult conversation. If your partner starts using this excuse, it's important to have a frank discussion about communication and honesty in your relationship. Number 1. I love you. I love you. 3 simple words that are often spoken without a second thought. Unfortunately, these words can also be used as a tool to manipulate and hurt others. Too often, men say "I love you" without meaning it, using the words as a way to control or take advantage of women. This is not to say that all men are dishonest about their feelings, but it is important to be aware of this common tactic. If you suspect that your partner is saying "I love you" without truly meaning it, pay close attention to their actions. Do they always put their own needs first? Are they quick to anger or judgmental? Do they seem unable or unwilling to compromise? These are all red flags that may indicate that your partner's declaration of love is not genuine. In the end, only you can decide whether or not to believe someone when they say "I love you." But if you suspect that you are being lied to, it is important to trust your gut and protect yourself from further hurt. That's all for today. What are you thinking about men lies? Let us know in the comments below. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more informative and amazing videos.